So first of all, thing is Rohan. Rohan is present. The teen batch. Okay. Okay, guys. Actually, the last part we didn't discuss about how to set up a SC Linux kind of stuff. Okay, how to manage the SC Linux we didn't see. Only thing is you want to change from enforce mode to permissive mode only. Okay, how to change permanently, how to change temporarily. So that's only we see. Okay, it is not always actually we can able to convert it also. Okay, but here it is a one by one service. We'll see. Guys, services is first of all httpd. It is a basically for a Linux. It is Apache httpd service. D represent daemon. Okay, daemon like this will come up. Okay, so daemon or daemon, whatever it is, daemon or daemon, httpd Apache thing. So web services are different type of web services are there, guys. When it is comes to the web services, web servers. So one is Linux based Apache httpd. Okay. Windows based. If you are using a Windows, IIS. Okay. Internet Information Service. So we start with the if you want to configure a web server on Windows Server, by default Microsoft Internet Information Service. Okay, so that is one tool. Okay, next one is Tomcat. So many are there, guys. I am telling only a few. Okay, Tomcat is also a web server. It is a web server as well as a application server also. Okay, it is a web server and application. It means it can run servlets. Okay, PHP kind of stuff, JSP. It can able to run. A very important class, guys. Okay, so I will tell about a web server, very small kind of stuff also. Okay, it can able to run servlets. It will run servlets. Like servlet is nothing but a Java only. Servlet is nothing but a nothing but a Java extension class. Servlet is nothing but a Java page only. Okay, PHP, JSP kind of stuff. Okay, that is a web server. Web server, application server, both are there. Okay, so a web server and application server. So it can be like that. Not only this one, there is a few others are there, like a Glashfish. Glashfish also works like that only. Glashfish. Okay, Glashfish. Why am I unable to recollect it? Tomcat, Glashfish is web server come application servers. Okay. Okay, Glashfish. Okay, find out any other combination servers are there. Why suddenly I am unable to recollect? Okay, guys. What are the batch you are belongs to? I already told. No need to wait for everything. Okay. This is middleware sample video. It is a 16 minutes video only. Okay. This is a web server application middleware part 1, part 2 also there, but it's a big video. But what I'm saying is, at least go to this small video. So 16 minutes like this. Okay. So you can So at least go to this. The total architecture morning here. I am trying to say LAMP server kind of stuff. Okay, so that is also will cover here. Okay, so I'm putting the link here only. So that is about a middleware sample video. I'm not teaching middleware now, so I'm talking about a web servers, application servers on Oracle WebLogic server. Okay, Oracle WebLogic servers are there. Okay, IBM, Red Hat, Fusion, and now we call it as a Wildfly. IBM, I exactly again I didn't recollect it. So there's a lot of application servers are there. So these are also application servers. Okay, but this not only a application server, so mainly EJBs. Okay, EJBs, VARs. It will run VARs, EJBs. You want to run, so you need a WebLogic server kind of stuff. Okay, so you want to run a really a web application or a you want to run a web application or you want to run a enterprise applications. EJB enterprise Java beans. EJB enterprise Java beans. WAR is nothing but a Java archiver. Java jar means you have a Java file in archive mode, like a backup mode. Archive. Okay, Java archive file, jar. Same, var. Var is also Java archive file. Java enterprise Java beans. So you want to run a enterprise application. Want to run a enterprise application, you require these things. Okay, enterprise application you want to run, so you require a Oracle WebLogic servers, Fusion servers, Red Hat Wildfly. Actually, it's a JBOSS. Yes, JBOSS. Now it is changed to Wildfly or like that. Okay, it is there. Oracle Fusion is also there. Fusion is here. I didn't prepare for no, so even in mind also I didn't prepare. Just I started a web server kind of stuff, and I'm going like this just for information. Okay. So I want to tell a very small thing about a web server kind of stuff, guys. Okay. See, this is the web server. Okay, this is the web server. Okay, this is the web server, and here is a user's PC, or a user is here. Okay, user is there. User is sending a request. He is sending a request to web server. The terminology is, remember guys, sending a request. This is the web server. User sending a request. So what we say? Request. Remember what it is doing. Request. User send a request. Okay. Web server verify the request and it send a response. Okay. Remember the terminology I am using. So what is web server is giving to you? Response. Web server sending response. Understand, guys? You are sending a request and web server sending a response. That's it. Next, what is static website and dynamic website? So here it is. Static website, dynamic website. There is a small difference is there. The static website means it contains a constant web pages. Static website means web pages is you have a pages, okay, .html kind of stuff, you have it, okay. So in the static web services, what will happen? You're asking for a request, you're sending a request, web server verify do you have a page or not, do you have a pages or not. If page is found, it give it to user in the HTML form, it will give. Entire communication is HTML communication only, okay. You're asking a request for a particular page available, server give the page to, server will give the page to user in the response manner, okay. So very simple, again I'm telling, user send a request for a page available, and server give the response with that page. So that is static website. For example, you send a request, page is not there, okay, page is not available, and you will get a different kind of response, like a 404 response, 504 response, like that. Means page unavailable. So this is the static website. This is a static website or a static web services. What it is? If page available, I will give you. Page not available, I can't able to give you. Then I will put another thing. It's a dynamic website. Guys, I don't have a space here, so that's why I'm typing like this. Dynamic web related one. Okay, dynamic website or web kind of stuff. Okay. You can put a dynamic website, put a box. Okay, it is also contains some pages, but not everything. Okay, this is use a database in a background and use a application server also. It use a database and also a application server. Okay, in middle there is an application. Okay, it is a application. Application means it can be a PHP, it can be a Java application, servlet, EJB, anything. And this is the database, DB. This is the database. Okay, like this. So again, we'll see the request. Same thing, request. User send a request to the web server. Web server, based on the user request, so it will forward the information to application. Application check it based on the user request, and if required, it will get the data from database. Okay, what application will do? Get the query and get the data from database and put the data into an HTML format. That is your web server. That is your application server. What this application will do? What is the application will do? It do some functions. It take input from your dynamic website. Dynamic website receive a request from user. So that's the difference. See, user send a request. the dynamic website. Okay, just I don't have a more space or time. That's why I put both in a same place only. You should not put it like that, but it's okay. So dynamic website receive user request and forward the request to application. Application do some functioning, right? Based on the user information, gather the information from the database, okay, and create a HTML page. Okay, finally, it send a response to the user in HTML page. Okay, it will send a response to the user with a thing. I will show you example for a dynamic website. Also. So simple. For example, see, this is a W3 schools. I'm just opening something. See, these are the pages. Okay, you can see the page here. So when I click anything, the page is changing. Okay, it's a menu is available and pages are displaying. Different pages are accessing. This is the static website. Now start exercise. So it is asking multiply 5 and things. So I want to multiply star. So I given information. Look at this thing also, guys. Look at this one. Submit answer. It is showing correct. See, it's not just a simple page. Also you can see question mark, file name, exercise like this. Operator exercises. So list exercise 3. Now it is loaded. See, and it is asking append the list. Okay, so like this. I type something. Submit incorrect. Okay, so it is taking my input and do some function and returning something. Understand? Otherwise, I will show you very simple. It's a universal example for everybody can able to understand very easy way. That is this one. See, I want to go Hyderabad to Visakhapatnam or Hyderabad to Pune. So I change my Pune, right? Which date? Maybe March. Okay, maybe in March. Okay, so a regular fare or any citizen double seat fare search. Now what I given? I given information Hyderabad, Pune, particular date. Search for the flight. Search for the flights available in that date. See, it is searching. It's fetching the data from the database and display on the screen. How it can able to do it? There is a new service. Go first. Go first. I didn't see that one. Okay, go first. Indigo, go first. This look like a Indigo service only. It also look like a Indigo service only. Okay, now maybe Tata service. Whatever it is, guys. See, I given a data, and web server is take the data and give it to application or application server. The application server, based on your data inputs, it check the database and generate a okay, based on the functioning. So it generate a page and give the page to us. So this is called a dynamic website. Static and dynamic. Static means directly pages available. In dynamic, we don't get a pages directly. We are mainly, so whenever it will take user input and process it and create a page and give it to user. So this is dynamic website. Okay. So usually I should not take all this thing, but just for our understanding, I told this one just for information purpose. Okay. Guys, understand static, dynamic, web server, application server, and why we are learning databases. Okay, very important. MySQL, MySQL is very important. Oracle SQL, WebLogic servers, middlewares. This is middleware. Guys, understand or not? Middleware is actually concept. Understand what
Yes,
I
sir.
told. What I'm not, what I'm
Sure.
relating is different. Okay. So that is one. So here it is. I'm going to create a static website only. I'm not going to create anything. The first one is install Apache httpd. Only very simple. We do service. First we do Apache httpd service. Okay. Web server it is. It's nothing but a web server. We are installing a web server. So what to do first? So one by one step. So when you open a machine, first of all, check the IP address. Because I change my network, my IP address may changes. So this is not, this is correct. See, ENS33, that is what I'm using. So that is my IP address. Okay. So I am using this. First of all, what is my IP address? 1.59. Okay. And also appearance change to 22. Okay. Okay. I can do in my physical machine. Okay. It is trying to get it, no problem. So again, check it otherwise. 1.59 only. Fatal error. Why? Accept. Yes. The first time now, it's not getting. Sometimes when you change the network, guys, compulsory check the IP address. If you feel it is not correct one, okay. So what you do? If up, if down, if up, if down. So then, so obviously you'll get a correct IP address. Okay. Verify your physical network and address here also check it. It is already there. Okay. So here it is. We started in the terminal only. I can do it here, but it is again small screen and also very small screen here. Okay. Minfo httpd. You can put a star also, no problem. If you want to put a star, also you can put it. You want it like this. First, verify. Done. So you can see httpd tools are there. HTTP manual is there. HTTPD is also there. So available packages. Available means not installed. Okay. These three packages are available. Okay. These three packages are available. So this is important. HTTPD is important. So it is Apache HTTP server. Manual, just manual. D level. You can see when I see like a devil type of kind of stuff, it means development. Develop. LOP. OP is gone here. Okay. Development related one. Okay. So maybe you can see that it's a development interface. Tools. Tools. Use it for this. So what you do? So you can use like this info httpd. I put a star. Okay. I put a star. Let's do this one. Why star? So it will show you few other things. Okay. Star only. I want to install all those packages. I want to install all the packages. If you don't want, you can remove this star also. If you don't want, you can remove this star also. Actually, before install and after install, you should do yum repo list kind of stuff. I did that. So because of the star, it is also showing C. Installing these 4 packages. To install these 4 packages, you have to install all these things and you have to update this one also. Okay. So dependencies, you have to install the dependencies. So luckily, we are using this one. So installing. I didn't show you how to install a EPEL data release. Directly you can do it. I didn't show you that one. Let it install. Yes, it is. Installation is completed. So what is the next step I done? Yum install httpd star I given. Star means the remaining tools also install. Instead of putting one by one, I given star. What is the next step, guys? After installation, service system ctl status httpd. Guys, when you do, you must know the service names also. Status system ctl. Next one is start. How to start? Put a start. Service is started. Do you know whether it started or not? It is started. See, it is started. So I given a start command, then status. Check it. It is active. But if you see there is something is disabled is there. So why it is disabled? I will show you that one. Already I told system ctl enable system ctl enable httpd. What is this? Enable the service in a boot level. Means when I start the machine, automatically httpd service will be starts. It is required. If it is required, then you can do it. If it is like a temporary one, no need to do it. Manually you have to start. Manually you have to start. Check the status again. After this one, check the status. You can find enabled. This is the service related. This is enabled. This is the location of the service. System D is your system services management one. Okay. So service management related. Okay. Already I explained these commands. Only one thing is different. What is that? Instead of putting just a service name, I put a HTTP. Okay, like this. Service completed. So what is the next one? Third step, configuration. First step is service. Second step is service. First step is install service configuration. Okay, first configure. How to configure? So look at here, guys. ls space /var/www.html. Nothing is there. So our default HTML file, we can put it here. This is the default location of a your HTML file. So what I will do, cd /var/www.html, because it's quite easy if you go into this location. Okay, then I'm going to create a HTML file called index.html. Okay, guys, if you know HTML, okay. If you don't know HTML, still okay, no problem. Okay, so this is HTML tag starting, HTML starting tag. You can put a title for your web page. Okay, title is CTS Linux. when you put a title, you must close the title. You must close the title. Sorry, tags. Next is like you can put a name is like a body, paragraph, heading, like this. This is for a heading. H or H1, H1, H2, H5, H6 up to there. I'm putting heading welcome. Welcome to Savantis. Close the header. Sorry, again mistake. There is a mistakes. We'll correct the mistakes. You want to put a body or a paragraph kind of stuff. So you can tell it is a body. The body you can put a headings, paragraphs, paragraph 1, 2, 3 kind of stuff. Okay, like this. Paragraph is service management. Next installation of web server. Okay, firewall manage, and a paragraph completed something. Now my page is completed /html. I done a very small mistake here. H1 I have to give. Okay, this is small page I created. So Control D, save it. Mistake is there. So compulsory you should edit. Set H1. So this is cat index.html. So this is my page is created. Where? In this location. Okay, if you know how to create all these things, and you know like you know how to put a HTML tags and all in a good way, you can do it. You can also do PHP. Just you need a PHP background installation and other things. So what I'm going to do is I will delete this thing. But what are the data? This is the data what I'm trying to put it. Okay, so this is page is created. Now configuration not completed, guys. Configuration part not completed. So I'm going to CD. CD means you can go to your own directory anyway. CD/etc HTTP related configuration. httpd config. What it is showing? Nothing. HTTP config. Okay. Cat or less httpd like this. Okay. The page is httpd.config. Okay, configuration file, guys. What is this configuration file? Is a settings file. Settings. I will tell you few settings is optional settings, of course, but how to verify. See, this is server root etc/httpd. Okay, listening. What is this listening? Listen means I don't want to accept from everyone. I want to accept from this particular PCs with particular IP address only. Okay, like I have a 100 computers are there. I want to accept HTTP request from only 10 computers. So add those 10 IP addresses here. Listen and IP address. What is this AT? AT is a port number. Listen port number is 80. Listening port number is 80. HTTP port number is 80. If you are putting in different port number, you have to add that one. Configuration. This is a default configuration file. You have to, if you change, you must know what are the changes. User Apache, group Apache. So you create a folder and you want to give a permission on that particular folder, then you should give the things. Okay, user Apache, group Apache. Guys, this is a virtual host. This is the virtual host. Virtual host means I created a file in a default location. I created a file in the default location. You don't want it. You want to create a file in some different location. Okay, like a slash domain here I showed, like a slash website. You created in some different location. You put a web pages in that location. There you have to mention in a virtual host. So this is server names. Hashtag means not working. So this is the directory. Yellow override none, required all denied. Okay. Some settings, these are the settings. This is document root is a default document root is var/www.html. Okay. This is a default one. So you can change it if you want it, or you can change in a different way also. Accessible file is *st star kind of stuff like that. One more setting is there, that is why I am searching. This is CGI bin, like a connector, dynamic web pages if you are using CGI. Common gateway interface, like REST APIs are coming nowadays. We are coming APIs, application program interfaces. Nowadays we are using APIs. So also same thing is CGI. CGIs, maximum CGIs are replaced with APIs only. So I'm going back again. So I have to go to top one in one shot. I don't know. Page up. We'll go to page up. Again, I will show you from starting. Important ones. This is okay. Yeah, listening. One is important, guys. If in case you want to put different port number or you want to accept request from a particular servers only, then you can able to configure these things. Okay. Next one is, yeah, you put your HTML pages by default in a particular folder. Okay, then you have to give the permission on the folder is user is Apache, group is as a Apache. Okay, for service related one. Of course, you have to configure also. You have to SC Linux also we should configure. Okay. Virtual host. You have to configure virtual host. You want to tell what is your server name, like that also you can able to it. Directories. So this is the default root directory. Okay. If you change your directory place, then also you can change your things also. Okay. Other configurations also available, but this is the configuration file. This is your configuration file. Compulsory, read the configuration file. If required, modify. Read httpd configuration file. Okay. Modify if required. I am taking lot of time to show you very simple practical. I'm understanding, but so things are like that. Okay. So this is configuration completed. Editing is done. Okay. So guys, once your configuration is done, what to do? You have to restart the service. Systemctl restart httpd. If you've done any mistakes in the configuration file, it won't start also. Why it is taking that much of time? Restart service. And check the status. Compulsory check the status after restart, guys. Why? Because of it may throw in errors. Red color, anything red color. So immediately you can understand you done something mistake in the configurations. Okay, status completed. Now I'm going to verify it's working or not. Okay, this is I have a physical machine. So first of all, I will verify in my physical machine. It is a web page. It means you need a web browser. Okay. So look at here. http :// localhost, because my page is here only. See, welcome to 70s CTS Linux. Okay, this is the paragraph. This is the paragraph I given. You can add a colors. So many things you can able to do it also. Okay, what is localhost? My service in my PC only. My service is in my PC. Or you can do like this. In my system, I am having HTTP service directly in my system only. So I can use localhost, or you can use 127.0.0.1. What is the 127.0.0.1? Localhost or loopback IP address. Localhost or loopback IP address. You can use name like a system name localhost, or you can use localhost IP address. Okay, that is good. Guys, look at here. This is the web server, and I went inside a web server and I checked the web page. But actually, web server should be accessed from this is a web server. Okay, think like this is the web server. People access the web server from network only, right? You access from here. You don't go here and access, right? Understand? I went to the server. I checked it working or not. Yes, my website is working. Now I want to check it from outside. Okay, somewhere my web server is there. I want to check it. How to check it? http://. We don't have a DNS, so compulsory we should use 1.59 is a IP address, right? We already checked it. Check it. 1.59. Check the IP address once again. Yeah, 1.59. Okay. From my physical machine, I'm trying to access. So this is my Linux server. Okay, this is the server, web server. This is my Windows machine. In my browser, I'm trying to access. Page is not loading. Page is not loading. Can anybody will tell what we are missing? Can anybody will tell what we are missing? What we are not done? Why unable to access my remote PC with HTTP service? Tell me.
We need to add IP address.
We need to add IP address. Very good. In configuration file, okay, no problem. But normally, think very simple. I want to access through network. I'm unable to access through network. IP communication is okay. IP communication is perfect. Okay. Without IP configuration, I can't able to access putty also. First check the. Very good. First check the. Can you able to communicate from your machine to remote machine through ping? First step of troubleshooting completed. So physically, okay. IP address wise, okay. Communication is there. but I cannot able to access a particular service through network. Which one is blocking my service generally? In generally, first step.
It should be on same network.
Both are same network. I can able to communicate. Network wise, okay, but service is not working. Tell me. I'm missing command here. What I'm missing? Both are communicating. Physical connection, IP address is good. I can able to ping successfully to my remote machine. But when I open this web page in local to the server, it is open. From my physical machine, I can't able to access. It means I'm sending a request, but it is not giving response, right? I'm sending a request. It may receive a request, but it is not giving passing any request from me. So something is blocking. Maybe. So one more hint I given. Tell me which is blocks, which protect your system from network access.
Firewall.
Yeah, that's the firewall. Okay. So finally, you got it? Firewall. Okay. So manage the firewall. So how to manage the firewall? Firewall -cmd list all. So it is showing, see, SSH is open, DHCP client is 6 is open, 2 interfaces, ports, services, protocols wise you can able to give service wise, ports wise, protocol wise. I told only 2 service and protocols. Okay, so how to give firewall -cmd zone public. I want to put a permanent -add. It should be very big, then only you can able to see. Okay. -add port. I am giving port number. Guys, this is HTTP port number. What is HTTP port number? Listening port number. Default
80.
23.
Which type it is? TCP type or UDP type protocol? TCP type protocol or UDP type protocol?
TCP.
TCP type only. Okay. Now, if it is correct, your command is correct, then it shows success. Okay. So how to add a port number is like that. You want to add a service wise -add services or service -add service HTTP, or you can say HTTPD. You want to add as a protocols wise like HTTP protocol. Now firewall -cmd compulsory reload. Then your new added will be added -cmd list -all. If you don't want to see all, you can see only port. You can put a port also. So new port is added like this. See, I'll put all also for you. Sorry, mistake. See, all total list port is added. Okay, so this is the commands we should look at here. Compulsory for first time you should use all, later you can add it. So this is a big list. I'm reviewing all these things. So then ICMP block inversion, no. Okay, don't block ICMP. What is ICMP? Which protocol, which command use ICMP protocol? Which command use ICMP protocol? Or which one is use ICMP protocol? No idea? No idea or what? It's okay. ICMP protocol. Ping command use ICMP protocol. Echo mechanism. ICMP protocol. Ping command use ICMP protocol. Mechanism of the ping command is echo mechanism. Intelligent people. Okay, firewall is completed. So we'll try again. Again, enter. Now it is coming, right? See the firewall effect. This is the firewall. SC Linux, I'm not done, guys. SC Linux, I'm not done. So if you want to create your web pages in a different locations, then compulsory you should do this kind of stuff like SC Linux on it like that. If you want, I will show you also. But service wise, again, you have to configure where is your default web host kind of stuff. But I'm not going to that one. Just only I will show you a few things. Okay, so for example, make directory slash my web data, my website. This is my directory. I create a directory. ls space hyphen ld slash my website. So this is my website folder. Okay, ls space hyphen zd my website. Default underscore t. This is the content. So first thing is, guys, I want to change username and as well as a group name to Apache. Username, group name. I want to change on this directory to Apache. So how to do it? Username, group name. Both I want to change it. How to change username? This username on this website, this folder. How to change?
Sudo
ch1.
CH1.
ch1. Okay, username is Apache. Group name is Apache. Okay, ch1. Using ch1, we can use both the things. I'm given -r because it's a directory. If anything is inside, that also become like that only. So that is first thing I want to do it. Okay. Again, we can do it. So no problem for me. Okay. So this is changed or not, verify. Okay. Because that's a user or a service, we do it. Guys, this is a extra. This is the extra part what I'm typing. Okay. Next one. Again, check the content. The content is showing default only. Okay. Content is still showing a default only. You can use scbool. Okay, scbool http underscore t. No, Apache http service name is http. My website. No, it is not understanding that command. Okay, no problem. SC Linux content change to http okay, so then it is start giving explanation, but how to change? Yeah, chcon, that's what I forget. Like this, you can use it. Chcon is the command. So what I'm going to do is ls space hyphen capital Z slash var slash www.html. So this is the content. I want to put this content on this one. So yeah, so a lot of comments are there. This maybe understand chcon hyphen t. Okay, this content on my website. So I will try. Yeah, command executed. Sorry. Now it is changed. Okay, so now yeah, I have to do the same thing with a hyphen capital R because that's on a file. This is recursive. Okay, this is recursive. Now I want to put some file inside. So like this cat greater slash my website index. Under an index there is a file. Okay, hello index page one anything HTML created. So first one is put a HTML tag. Okay, put a heading. Okay, hello page one. This is heading. Close the heading. Close HTML. That's only one line. It is enough. Control D. Okay. But important is verify content on it. Getting or not, that is important. Yes, like this. So the file contains now the content. Okay. So like that, you have to change, but you have to say this is your in a configuration file. You have to tell this is the website location. In a configuration file, you have to tell this is your website location. Not found. Okay, no problem. No problem. It's not even an index also. Okay. In your web, it is a default, no? So it will try to load a default location only. You have to change in a configuration file where it is located. Chmod also I'm trying to change 777 my web page. When you do some configuration, okay guys, you can relax, no problem. Okay, when you do configuration, so compulsory restart the service. But what I done mistake is not a mistake. This is I'm trying to show you how to change the content only. But you have to update this thing in a web server. Why it is root? Finally, we got a cannot reach. Don't worry. So it won't work. I know. Okay. Only working one is that first one we created because already I told there we have to configure. Okay. For any configuration, guys, in future maybe you want to configure something. Follow certain websites are very good one. For example, I want to configure Apache httpd on Linux on CentOS. Use CentOS for a easy to understand. Use CentOS for easy to understand. Digital version, okay, but mostly I prefer is this one only. TechMint, not HMint. Okay, so it's a tech. H won't be there. TECMI. It is a TechMint. It contains the Linux questions also there, programming related scripts, Python scripts also there. But whatever it is, okay. So it is quite easy if you are doing this one. Okay, for understanding. See this how to create a virtual host, server name, services names, how to manage all these things. You can easily get it. Okay, this is a beautiful site. You can get it, and other sites also there. So one is TechMint, Unixman. Unixman is also there. It is not showing here. Unixman digital version. These three are usually very good sites. So finally, so this is about your web server. This is about your web server, but I'm missing something. What I'm missing something? Okay, guys, just relax and take a break. Meanwhile, I will edit all these things. Okay, so I will show you another one. Guys, understand how to do httpd. Forget about so don't worry about the chcon, segbool kind of stuff. Whatever I do, so don't worry about that one. Somewhere I've given a mistake. So where is that mistake command? Okay, no. So this is it. I'm going to stop here.